The basic idea of a quicksort algorithm is related to the concept of divide and conquer. Key concept is to split the array into the two sections according to the pivot value. First, we need to choose the pivot value. In this algorithm, we just use the last element in the array for the pivot. Once we choose the pivot, the array will be split into two sections. All elements in the left subarray are less than the pivot value. On the other hand, all elements in the right subarray are greater than pivot. Once we finish the split work based on pivot value, we are doing the same work upon the left and right subarray respectively. We keep doing a kind of same work until there remains one element in subarray. Now let's take a look at a typical quicksort example. Here is an integer array with 7 unsorted elements. We are going to set last element as a pivot value. Now we divide the array into two subarrays in such a way that all elements in left section are less than 7, and all elements in right section are greater than 7. Now we have the split two subarrays. First, we are doing the same work for the left subarray, and then after finishing the left section, we are going to do quicksort again for the right section. Now let's do quicksort for the current left section. The pivot value will be the last element again. In this left subarray, the pivot is 3. Hence, let's divide this array into two sections based on the pivot value 3. And here are partitioned two subarrays. After that, we are trying to quicksort for the left section, but there is just one element in left subarray. Thus, we need to stop the quicksort for this subarray and then return to the work for the right subarray. Now we are going to start quicksort again for the right subarray that has the value 4 and 5. At this time, the pivot is 5, and the partition will be working for this array. Since there are just two elements, and the pivot is greater than the other element 4, there is no change after the partition. After this partition, since the left subarray has just one element, and there is no right subarray, all these subarrays sorted completely. And then we are going to return the first right subarray that has the value 9 and 8. Now let's get started to quicksort for the first right subarray. The pivot is 8. There is just one element 9 other than the pivot. Thus the partition makes just one right subarray like that. And now there is no more subarrays to do quicksort. Now we are going to return to the main work and finish the quicksort. And here is the brief sketch of algorithm for quicksort. Quicksort has 3 steps. The first work is the partition. The partition makes the array into two subarrays based on the pivot value. After the partition, in the step 2, we are doing the same work for the left subarray, and in the step 3, we are doing again for the right subarray. The next video is for the partition algorithm. Let's take a look at details for the partition.